Gemini and Gemini Rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, here today to do your first 6 houses for reading for May 2022 Tarot and Oracle card reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm also pulling one card out of the Law of Attraction deck from the Esther Abraham Hicks deck. I was told to go get that deck, so there must be someone who needs to hear one of these messages here. We're going to get into that in just a few minutes. But first, let's check it out. Prosperity begins. First house. This is where you are now. You're planting the seed for what you're going to reap in the future, and this is a very good seed indeed, my Gemini. So this could be starting a small business. This could be working on the plan for a small business or a side gig. This could be an investment. And look what you pulled. Fertility. And she's actually planting seeds here. I mean, you can't get any more perfect than this. The ground, in this case, the universe, is very fertile to receive whatever the Gemini would like to plant. And that includes thoughts, that includes random acts of kindness that will be returned to you 100 or 1,000 fold. Any seed that you plant right now is going to reap a harvest. What kind of harvest is it going to be? That's up to you. You need to decide. But as you enter the beginning of May, pay very close attention. Try to monitor your thoughts as much as you can. I know it's difficult. And your actions and your words. Second house, passion ignited. Okay, this is your money, your stuff. So either you love what you're doing to bring in money, or some of you are going to receive a very cool item that you absolutely love or that you've always wanted. Now, this can be anything. This can be a piece of furniture. This could be you actually buying your dream piece of furniture and you found it at a really great deal. This could also be a gift of something that you've wanted for a long time or something that you're really happy about. Blossoming. Okay, so Arasur is here. The bottom of this card says you are just getting started. Have patience with yourself and the process and keep going. Because this passion, whatever this is, when you hold on to the feeling of it, you will become like a magical being that can manifest anything into reality almost every day if you hold on to this for as much as you possibly can. Okay, your third house, brother or sister, triumph. This is the Knight of Swords energy. They could have a Knight of Swords in their life. They could be dating someone, for example, or they could have had some sort of rushed action that needed to take place or that they have just completed. What is the advice card? Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. They need to focus on unconditional love right now towards themselves and other people and not lash out. And it's particularly difficult if they're a fire sign or they have fire somewhere prominently in their chart, especially where your Mars placement is. I have Mars in Leo, and I promise you, I can get very angry. It takes me a while because I have a lot of water to balance that out, but whew, nobody wants to see that. Fourth house, your house of home. This is where you currently live right now. If this is not talking about where you live, sometimes your father can show up in the fourth house. I know people say 10th house, but for me as a reader, it's the fourth house. The mother has always been the 10th house. Okay. You already know what to do, Gemini. But you haven't done it yet. So this is like, whatever the message has been, if it's been trying to sell your house, putting your house on the market, doing certain repairs, cleaning up, yard work, you already know what to do. Now, this also could be that your father has received a major message and he hasn't done anything about it yet. Interesting. The advice card is Aphrodite. Now, she talks about opening up your inner goddess, and specifically through dance. You might actually be dancing in your house, Zumba, something like that. Awaken the goddess within you through dance and self-care and appreciating your divinity. This is also self-care, relaxation, sea salt bath, massage, fun things like that. 5th house, your social life, your network circle, friendship circle, fun, and dating for those of you single Geminis. Memories of love, reminiscent of an ex or someone whom you've previously dated. This could also be memories of friends that you are missing right now. Butterfly transformation. Now this card says you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings, which is kind of the introverted message, right? You're doing a lot of thinking, but not really a lot of going to parties and saying yes to social invitations. And if you are, your mind is somewhere else. And I know we talked about this last month. This appears to be more of the same. Gemini. Okay. Your 6th house, work and health, good news, victory and success. There is something to celebrate here in work and health. Guinevere that talks about true love. Either you love what you're doing or you could meet someone significant through work, for those of you that applies to. Okay, now we're going to go to your law of attraction card. My thoughts are in harmony with health. It is important not to focus on negative health aspects. If you have ailments, go get them checked out immediately, but don't fuss and Google over it. Okay? You can drive yourself crazy. Go get it checked out. The back of this card says, I want perfect health. I like feeling good. I enjoy my good feeling body. So these are examples of affirmations that you can say. I have many positive memories of feeling good in my body. I see many people who are clearly in a state of good health. And it is easy to see how much they are enjoying their good feeling bodies. I'm just thinking to myself, if you want to experience actually watching this, go to the gym, right? You'll see people huffing it on the treadmill. And you think they gotta feel at least partially good to do that, right? When I think good thoughts like these, I feel good. These thoughts are in harmony with a healthy body. Well, that's all very true. So somebody needs to hear that now out there. Okay, before we go to the extended, we're going to look at your tarot cards of who's in your 7th house. We have the Sun. The Leo presents him or herself. We have the Empress, represents a Libra. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So that's who's around in your 7th house. If you want to join me in the extended, we're going to be looking in depth at your relationship, your intimacy, your taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if that applies to you. We're going to be looking at your travel and your school, your career and your mother, your children and your best friend, and the future card, which happens in August. Many blessings to you, Gemini. Take care.